volcanic in origin. So the volcanism that created these mountains was massive. It began about 53 million years ago and continued for about 10 million years to 43 million years ago. So a huge amount of time, but a huge volume.
My thinking starts 17,000 years ago at the end of the last ice age. When the glaciers left this region, it was a barren landscape. There were no trees, no animals, no soil, no lakes. Ecologically, it was ground zero. And everything that you see in the ecosystem today had to come in the last 17,000 years and colonize. The grasslands of Yellowstone formed about 9,000 years ago, and they've been operating since then as this delicate balance between people and fire and climate and soils and grazing animals. The dynamics that...
Archaeologists have found evidence of human activity in Yellowstone that dates back at least 11,000 years.
But Yellowstone, like the rest of the planet, is changing rapidly. Temperatures are warming faster than we've ever seen, and they're certainly higher than they've been in the last 17,000 years. Levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere today haven't been this high for 3 million years. The culprit, of course, is us. If we continue to emit greenhouse gases at the rate we are now, Yellowstone will be 4 to 6 degrees Fahrenheit warmer by the middle of the century and 10 degrees or more warmer by the end of the century.
Along with fast melting mountain snows, turning streams into life-threatening
Gored, the animal likely would have had to be euthanized through no fault of its own.
Cars on the road.
Oh, it just moved.
Flood-swollen rivers even sweeping away buildings.
True. For now, the creep of climate change is undetectable to the millions who come every year to marvel at the wonders of Yellowstone. Ultimately, how much climate change alters the park, no one can say. No one can say which animals and plants survive and which don't, or whether the forest is resilient enough to stand tall through the onslaught of fires. No one can say whether raging floods will become a common theme. All anyone can say is that Yellowstone will someday be a very different place.